So guys, England's campaign for the UEFA Nations League of 2024-25 gets underway this Saturday, 5 PM kickoff against the Republic of Ireland in Dublin, playing at the Aviva Stadium, an incredible venue to get our UEFA Nations League League B Group 2 campaign underway. Now, I'll probably do another video later this week going over how the UEFA Nations League works, because it's obviously kicking off this weekend for the entire season for all groups and all leagues as well. It's a complicated system, not just because of promotion and relegation, but also things like UEFA Euro 2028 qualifying and all that good stuff as well. It's very complicated, but I'll just get into what I think is going to happen with this match, because it's a pivotal one for England in a lot of ways. Not only do I think this is the toughest of our 6 group games in this Nations League, because we have Finland and Greece, who I don't rate as highly as Ireland, and obviously this is a away game too. You've also got Lee Carsley, who represented the Republic of Ireland at international level, but is an Englishman in the sense that he was born in England. So it's an interesting dynamic there. And of course, on top of all that as well, there is a massive rivalry between Ireland and any UK side, but particularly England. You know, there is definitely previous between our two nations, and in a sporting sense, we don't like each other. Simple as that. So I don't think that Carsley can afford to go anything other than with his best side here, really. But what is his best side? Well, I'm not gonna change it too much from, and this is my prediction for his lineup. I don't know if we'll go with this or not. It's very difficult to say, but I think he's going to go with something similar to what Southgate had in terms of a 4-2-3-1 formation. But let's get into the players that I think will start. So in goal, I've gone for Jordan Pickford. Now, Pickford, of course, is the most experienced by far in an England sense when it comes to his career, really. I mean, he's not had the best start to the season with Everton, of course. Everton shipping goals like they are going out of fashion. But I think he's going to get picked for this one just because he's a steady pair of hands at the end of the day, and he's done well for England in the past too. So I'm going for Pickford in goal. Pope or Henderson, I could see, you know, Carsley experimenting with either of them in the next game against Finland at home, but that is very much a really easy win relatively compared to this one. In defence, now I've gone for Alexander-Arnold at right back. I think he's had a really, really good start to the season at Liverpool. I think it's a crying shame that the guy has not been chosen too much as a right back for England. I think this is the chance to put those kind of doubters and everything right. At centre back, I've gone for Mark Gahey and John Stones. They were a very effective partnership at Euro 2024. Both have had very good starts to the season as well, so I expect them to maintain their places there. Left back though, I've gone for Levi Colwill. So Luke Shaw is obviously not fit, so the choice of left back is a tough one. Some people might say put Ezri Konsa there because he could play there, but I don't really see it. I think he might take a chance on Colwill, although he is less experienced, of course. So it might not go for that. That's the biggest question mark in my side. But answers on a postcard for who you think will get in there instead of him potentially. In defence, well, kind of a defensive midfield really. We've got Declan Rice and Kobbie Mainoo. I think both of them, again, they were very effective at the Euros. This would be a really tough partnership to break down and get past when it comes to the Irish attackers and midfielders. So I see both of them maintain their places really from there. On the right wing, I've gone for Bukayo Saka. I mean, I could see somebody like maybe Gordon going there, or Noni Madueke for that matter. But again, that's more likely against Finland when Carsley's more likely to experiment. Centre attacking midfield, I've gone for Phil Foden. I think he's a slam dunk to get in that position, really, given the fact that Jude Bellingham is not a part of this squad. I think it's too much of a risk to put somebody like Morgan Gibbs-White there just for his debut and an England player as well. On the left wing, again, a tough one. You could have gone for Bowman, could have gone for Grealish, could have gone for Gordon again there, but I've gone for Eberechi Eze. I think he's had an excellent start to the season. He's been very unlucky not to score more goals than he has, and I think he's a supreme talent. I've always said that since he started all the way back in his QPR days. That's the first time I saw him. And then up front, of course, it is Captain Kane. I can't go for anybody else other than him. It's got to be, hasn't it, really? You know, a tough away game this. You know, the toughest away game we'll have in the Nations League this time around. So you've got to go for our record goal scorer and our captain. I am sure that Declan Rice will very much get a warm reception at Ireland. And as well, if Jack Grealish comes on, the boos will be ringing out, I'm sure. So yeah, but I'm going for an England win. I have to go for England win. I'm going to go for 2-0. I don't think Ireland really have any decent players, to be honest. They don't. You look at it from an 11v11 thing. England absolutely outclassed them at every single position on the park, with the possible exception of Levi Cole, just because he's new to the side. But I very much back England to easily win and get a clean sheet on Saturday evening against Ireland. But what are your predictions, guys? Who's coming out on top in this one? Or are you going to go for a draw? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And of course, keep you subscribed to thefootballchronicle.com to see much more football content just like this.